So now we will see about alkali metals and elements of group 2. Okay, so we have seen so many things related with the hydrogen. Now except hydrogen, the elements of group first, they are called collectively alkali metals. Okay, and elements of group 2, you know, they are called alkaline earth metals. So first we will discuss about the group first elements except hydrogen also. Okay, so in group first, which elements comes and what is their general electronic configuration, that we will see. Where this actually group first and group second is placed in the periodic table, we know that these total S block element or group first and group second elements, they are placed in the periodic table at the extreme left. Okay, so this is what the position of them in the periodic table. So elements of group first and second, elements of group first and second of group first and second are placed at the extreme left, are placed on the left in periodic table. ठीक है, मॉडर्न पीरियोडिक टेबल और पीरियोडिक टेबल. ठीक है, तो ये पॉइंट तो हमें पता है ऑलरेडी. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट रिलेटेड विथ व्हाट, कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. नाउ इन द ग्रुप फर्स्ट, all the elements, they have last electron entered in what, S subshell. In the case of hydrogen, the last electron, there is only one electron that entered in one S subshell. In the lithium, it is entered into S subshell. In sodium, 3s, potassium, 4s. In rubidium, 5s, cesium, 6s, and francium, 7s. Okay, so the last electron enters in NS subshell, where n varies. Value of n means principal quantum number. Okay, that is the number of shells: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. So the last electron entered in S subshell, so they are called S block element. Okay, now group first elements other than hydrogen, write down this part also. Group first element other than hydrogen are called alkali metals. Alkali metals. अब इनको alkali metals क्यों कहते हैं दोस्तों? Because they form strong alkali. Okay, example NaOH, KOH, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. These elements can form strong alkali, strong bases or alkali, and hence they are called alkali metals. This metal forms alkali, hence they are called alkali metals. Okay, so the elements other than hydrogen, all other elements in the group first other than hydrogen, they are called alkali metals. Remember this point. And these elements, we know that lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. But this hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium, they are called group first element. Okay, so group first element includes hydrogen and alkali metals. Okay, remember this point, that except hydrogen, all other elements, they are called alkali metals because they form alkali. Okay, but hydrogen and alkali metals, all collectively, they are called group first element. ठीक है, और ग्रुप सेकंड एलिमेंट में आपको पता है, we have seen about the group, about the hydrogen. हाइड्रोजन के बारे में हमने देखा है. We have looked at the hydrogen and its properties also, its position, occurrence, isotopes, properties, preparation, and uses. Okay, now we are looking at other elements in group first and group second. ठीक है, तो अब हम देखते हैं दोस्तों यहाँ पे this hydrogen, except hydrogen, the properties of other elements. Now in the group first, this sodium and potassium is the 6th and 7th most abundant element. This is also point to be noted. Sodium and potassium are 6th and 7th. Sodium and potassium are 6th and 7th most abundant element. Most abundant element. This is also very important point. Sodium and potassium are the 6th and 7th most abundant element found, okay, in earth crust. So सो अर्थ क्रस्ट में इनकी अबंडेंस देखो, इट इज द सिक्स्थ एंड सेवंथ मोस्ट अबंडेंट एलिमेंट इन द अर्थ क्रस्ट. But here, if you look in the group first, this francium, this is not occur in nature freely. Okay, in nature it does not occur appreciably. Okay, it does not occur appreciably in appreciable amount because it is radioactive and its half life is very short. Okay, so note down that point also. Francium, only francium is radioactive with its radioactive and doesn't occur appreciably in nature. Okay, so this is about what? Francium. So these are the theoretical points you have to remember. And radioactive, as well as it has a short half life. Okay, what is mean by half life? That we'll see in nuclear chemistry. Okay, nuclear chemistry and radioactivity. In that unit we have this radioactivity, half life period. Okay, so here only remember this point, that francium is a radioactive and doesn't occur appreciably in nature. Okay, and it is having short half life, francium. Okay, and other about sodium and potassium, this point is also very important. It is 6th and 7th most abundant element found in the earth crust. Okay, so these are the points related, very very important with the group first. And about group second, if you see now, group second elements, they are called alkaline earth metal. Now their electron also, last electron enters in S subshell, so they are called S block elements. We know that they are also called S block element because last electron entering in the S subshell. Only S subshell have 2 electrons. In the group first they have one electron, right? So they are also reactive elements. Okay, so group second, about group second, group 2, it consists of which elements? Beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. These elements, group 2 elements, these elements are called alkaline earth metal. देखो यहाँ पे अल्कलाइन अर्थ मेटल्स क्यों कहते हैं इनको? बिकॉज दे फाउंड इन द अर्थ or they occur as a mineral. They occur as a mineral in rocks. Okay, so write down this. Why they are called alkaline earth metals? They occur as minerals in rocks. They occur as minerals in the rocks, hence they are called alkaline earth metal. Now in this case also, like sodium and potassium, magnesium and calcium, they are found abundant in the earth crust. But in this case also, this radium is what? A radioactive element. Radium was discovered by Madame Curie. Here note down about radium. It is radioactive and discovered by Madame Curie. Okay, discovery. Who discovered this radium? Madame Curie. Okay, so this is what about the introduction of group first and group second element. Okay, so this information we have seen about general information about group first and group second element. Now let's see the electronic configuration, that you also know what is the general electronic configuration of group first NS1 and what is the general electronic configuration of group second elements, that is NS2. Okay, so in this case beryllium, it has 2s2, magnesium 3s2, outermost electronic configuration. Okay, here calcium, it has valential electronic configuration 4s2, strontium 5s2, barium 6s2 and radium 7s2. Okay, so you can write the electronic configuration also. You know the electronic configuration of the elements of group first and group second. For example, I'll give some examples. Okay, now we will move to the electronic configuration. Now what this electronic configuration tell us? It tells us that they contain one or two unpaired electrons. So one electron in their s subshell or two electrons in their s subshell, outermost s subshell. Okay, so we'll see the electronic configuration now. Write down the heading: electronic configuration of elements of group 1 and 2. Electronic configuration of elements of group 1 and group 2. 1 and 2. तो फर्स्ट ग्रुप और सेकंड ग्रुप का जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन आपको पता है दोस्तों, NS1 एंड NS2. ठीक है, तो आपको ये जनरल इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन पता है. मैं यहाँ पे कुछ एग्जांपल लेता हूं. दिस फर्स्ट ग्रुप एलिमेंट alkali metals, they lose one electron and they form unipositive ion. Why they lose one electron? We know that to achieve the stable electronic configuration. And group second element, they also lose two electrons to form dipositive ion, right? So they also lose two electrons in order to achieve the stable electronic configuration, right? They form divalent ion and they form monovalent unipositive ion. So this is we have seen about the electronic configuration. We know that their valence shell contains one or two electrons in the s subshell. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कुछ एग्जांपल लेता हूं मैं. देखो समझो, मैं पोटेशियम का एग्जांपल लेता हूं. पोटेशियम 19. I can write here electronic configuration. Okay, electronic configuration. What is electronic configuration of potassium? 19. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, right? 3p6, 4s2. Now note now count the number of electrons. 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 18, 18 plus 1 19, right? Potassium, it belongs to first group, so it has a one unpaired electron in 4s subshell. Now look at this: 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 means how many electrons? 18 electrons, and 18 electrons this organ possess. So we can write condensed electronic configuration. We can say condensed electronic configuration. What is the condensed electronic configuration? Argon 4s1. I have taken one example. You can write any example. Okay, so for lithium you can write helium 2s1. For sodium, neon 3s1. For potassium, argon 4s1. Okay, rubidium, krypton 5s1. Cesium, xenon 6s1, and for francium you can write radon 7s1. So that is what the condensed electronic configuration of what? These elements. Okay, like that also you can write for these elements also, second group elements. For beryllium you can write helium 2s2, helium और उसके बाद 2s2. Then magnesium के लिए neon 3s2. Okay, I can write here for magnesium. If I am to write magnesium, electronic configuration of magnesium is what? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Now you know that 1s2, 2s2, 2p6 is the electronic configuration of what? Neon. It contains 10 electrons. So you can write condensed electronic configuration for magnesium, neon 3s2. Okay, so in this way you can write the electronic configuration and condensed electronic configuration of any element in group first and group second. Okay, sorry. So note down these two examples and write the electronic configuration of, try to write the electronic configuration of other elements. Okay, so this is what about the general electronic configuration and how to write the electronic configuration of any elements. We have already seen the above principle, and by following above principle we can write the electronic configuration of any element of group first or group second. Okay, फॉलोइंग अबव प्रिंसिपल फॉलो करके हम किसी भी एलिमेंट का इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन लिख सकते हैं, और आप कंडेंस्ड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन भी राइट कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे, ठीक है। सो यू कैन राइट द कंडेंस्ड इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कन्फिगरेशन ऑफ एनी एलिमेंट इन द पीरियोडिक टेबल, ओके। एंड फॉर as far as the S block elements are concerned, we can take preceding inert gas and then we can write the condensed electronic configuration, okay. So this is what about the electronic configuration of group element first and second, okay. Now we see the trends in atomic and physical properties. Next point, our next point is trends in atomic and physical properties. अब आपको trends in physical properties पता है, which are the trends that we have seen in the properties, physical properties: atomic size, ionic size, then ionization enthalpy, then electron gain enthalpy, electronegativity, okay. Chemical properties: metallic character, non metallic character, ये आपको पता है. Spread down this heading: trends in atomic and physical properties. Trends in atomic and physical properties. Physical properties of group first and second element. यहाँ पे group first और group second element के हम यहाँ पे explain कर रहे हैं. I'll write here some physical properties for alkali metals. I'll write some alkali metals properties, physical properties. What are the physical properties of these alkali metals? They are silvery white and soft. They are silvery white and soft. अगर उनका कलर देखा तो वो सिल्वरी व्हाइट होता है और वो सॉफ्ट मेटल होते हैं. They can lose electron easily. Okay, so they are silvery white and soft metals. This is the first physical property related with the alkali metals. Due to their large atomic size, they have low density. देखो periodic table में उनकी साइज कैसी है? As we move from left to right, size decreases due to nuclear charge increases across period. So the elements on the extreme left, they have large atomic size, so they have low density. Due to their large atomic size, due to their large atomic size, they have low densities. Okay, note down this point also. Third, they are most electropositive. Okay, they are most electropositive. We know that in the periodic table, the elements which are on the extreme left, they are first group element, that is alkali metals, and they are very electropositive, most electropositive, very much electropositive. Why? Because they can lose of electron readily. If they are compared with any other element in the periodic table, they lose electron readily, and hence they are electropositive elements. Okay, and we know that in the periodic table, in the total periodic table, we know that the most electropositive element that is present in group first, and that is cesium. Okay, so this is also very important point. They are most electropositive elements. Okay, so these are the points to be noted about alkali metals. Then we will see about alkaline earth metals. Okay, we will see the some properties of alkaline earth metals. Alkaline earth metals, why they are called alkaline earth metals, we have seen, because they are found as minerals in the earth rocks. Okay, alkaline earth metals. Now what are their general properties, physical properties? They are also silvery white. And lustrous. They are shiny. Okay, they are lustrous and soft. They are also soft. But they are less soft as compared to alkali metals. तो ये पॉइंट भी याद रखो, बट आर हार्डर देन अल्कली मेटल्स। अल्कली मेटल्स से वो क्या होते हैं, दे आर हार्डर देन अल्कली मेटल्स। अल्कली मेटल्स पीरियोडिक टेबल में सबसे सॉफ्ट एलिमेंट होते हैं, ओके, रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट। एंड नेक्स्ट टू देम these group second element, group 2 elements, they are soft metals but they are harder as compared to group first elements, okay. So this is also one more important point to remember. strongly electropositive, ये भी पॉइंट आपको याद रखना है, strongly electropositive but उतने electropositive नहीं होंगे, strongly electropositive but less electropositive than less electropositive than group first, then group 1 elements, okay. group 1 element इतने इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव नहीं है, इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव है लेकिन ग्रुप फर्स्ट एलिमेंट से कम, okay. So these are the points related with the group first, some general physical properties related with group first, that is what alkali metals and alkaline earth metals. ठीक है, अब ये आपको पता है दोस्तों, दिस ग्रुप फर्स्ट एलिमेंट दे लूज वन इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड फॉर्म यूनिपॉजिटिव आयन, ओके, एंड ग्रुप सेकंड एलिमेंट आल्सो लूज टू इलेक्ट्रॉन्स टू फॉर्म डायपॉजिटिव आयन, बट इन बोथ द केसेस नाउ दे आर कंपाउंड्स। अगर आपने उनके कंपाउंड्स देखे तो वो क्या है, व्हाइट, दैट इज कलरलेस। व्हाई दे फॉर्म कलरलेस कंपाउंड्स, द रीजन बिहाइंड इट इज दैट दे डोंट हैव अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स। अब अनपेयर्ड मींस व्हाट, they don't have what single electron, उनमें सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं होता है, इसलिए उनके जो कंपाउंड्स है वो होते हैं कलरलेस। एग्जांपल के लिए देखते हैं, देखो, they are colorless and diamagnetic, their compounds are colorless and diamagnetic. Why they are colorless? The reason is that they don't have unpaired electrons. देखो बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट है ये। अब ये डी ब्लॉक मेटल जो होते हैं वो कलर होते हैं कॉपर, इट इज व्हाट, रेडिश इन कलर। कॉपर आपको पता है, कॉपर इज रेडिश इन कलर, सिल्वर व्हाइट इन कलर, सिल्वरी व्हाइट, ओके, एंड गोल्ड इट इज येलो इन कलर, येलोइश it is, okay. So why it is colored? Because they contain unpaired electron, single electron. We will see what is the reason. If the compound or if the element have single electron, then why it is colored? We will see the reason later on. But before that, only remember the point that if the element of the compound, if it does not have single or unpaired electron, it is colorless, and that is the case in the case of first and group 2 elements, okay. So write down that point also. Unipositive ions, they form inert gas configuration. Example देता हूं मैं, देखो, सोडियम, if it loses one electron it forms Na plus, which is similar to what, neon. Configuration 2,8. So they are isoelectronic species. We know that what is meant by isoelectronic species. अब इसका कन्फिगरेशन अगर आपने देखा सोडियम का तो है 1s2 2s2 2p6। अगर बॉक्स डायग्राम में देखा आपने तो 1s2 पेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन, 2s में भी पेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन और 2p में 3 सब शेल है, उनमें भी पेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स, ठीक है। सो देयर इज नो अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन, ओके। सो देयर unipositive ion, this unipositive ion have no unpaired electron. Unpaired means single, unpaired electron, hence their compounds are colorless. Their compounds are colorless and diamagnetic. Colorless भी होते हैं और diamagnetic भी होते हैं, means repelled by magnetic field. Diamagnetic compounds are the compounds which are repelled by the magnetic field. देखो magnetic field में attract होने के लिए उस कंपाउंड में क्या होने चाहिए, अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन या सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन। और इस स्पीसीज में आप सोडियम का कंपाउंड लिया आपने तो NaCl है, अदर एनी कंपाउंड से, या मैग्नीशियम का या सेकंड ग्रुप का एलिमेंट का अगर कंपाउंड लिया तो ये क्या करेंगे, ये फर्स्ट ग्रुप के एलिमेंट या सेकंड ग्रुप के एलिमेंट ड्यूरिंग द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कंपाउंड दे विल लूज वन इलेक्ट्रॉन और टू इलेक्ट्रॉन, बट आफ्टर लूजिंग वन और टू इलेक्ट्रॉन unipositive they either form, first group element form unipositive ion and second group element they form dipositive ion, but both these unipositive and dipositive ion they have no single electron or unpaired electron, and that's why they are colorless and diamagnetic, means repelled by the magnetic field. So this is the reason why their compounds are what, colorless and diamagnetic in nature. This is the reason, you must remember this point. Okay, this point is also asked so many times in the exam. Okay, so इस पे भी MCQ आपको आ सकता है दोस्तों, ये पॉइंट भी याद रखो आप, ठीक है। एंड अबाउट द फिजिकल ट्रेंड्स, यू नो दैट ये यूनिपॉजिटिव आयन के बारे में आपको बताया मैंने, डायपॉजिटिव आयन के बारे में भी आप लिख सकते हो। मैग्नीशियम का कन्फिगरेशन लिखो, Mg2+ आएगा, दैट इज आल्सो रिलेटेड, दैट इज आल्सो आइसोइलेक्ट्रॉनिक विद व्हाट, नियॉन, एंड इट इज आल्सो हैविंग नो अनपेयर्ड और सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन, so their compound is also colorless and diamagnetic in nature. Okay, so why it is colorless, you know, because it is having no unpaired electron. Also why it is diamagnetic, it do not have single electron. Okay, trends in physical properties we have seen. What about the atomic size or atomic radius? When we move from top to bottom in the group first or group second, atomic size increases, ionic size भी increase होती है जैसे atomic size है। और दूसरा पॉइंट, आयनाइजेशन एंथैल्पी दैट इज डिक्रीज्ड बिकॉज साइज इज गोइंग टू इंक्रीज, राइट। तो एज साइज इंक्रीजेस वी कैन इजीली रिमूव द आउटर मोस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन, सो आयनाइजेशन एंथैल्पी इज लो। मेटालिक कैरेक्टर इंक्रीजेस बिकॉज एज वी मूव डाउन द ग्रुप number of shells goes on increasing, so it can lose electron readily, so cesium is most metallic. Electropositive nature, that is also increased. So these are the points related with the trends in physical properties. Okay, so we have seen it earlier. So these are some points to be discussed about group 1 element and group 2 elements. Okay, so we'll stop here, and the points, more points related with the group first element and group 2 elements, they will be discussed in next lecture.